the Day Late Show with Benny Ruthless and D-Lo. Tap in tonight. It's the Day Late Show. Day Late Show.
Hottest podcast on your airwaves.
Yo, you know what time it is. You're locked in and loaded to a new episode of the DLS. This is the Day Late Show, man. We have some special guests in the building tonight, man. You know, we've been gone for a little minute, but we back better than ever. And you know how we get down here on the DLS. So before we get started, I just want to take some time out to introduce our special guest host for the night, Mr. So Wavy Apparel himself, Mr. T. Man, what's happening, man?
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Hey, man, I'm blessed and highly favored to be here, bro. I can't complain too much. Hey, man, but thank you for joining the show, man.
Hey, man, it's always a pleasure to have me on the
Wait,
show,
bro, you act like this is your first time being here or something, bro.
I'm just being cool, bro. I'm chilling, man.
Hey, but look, on today's show, we're gonna get right into it. But before we do that, one thing that I thought that it was, apparent that we should talk about as us being men, not only just men, but black men in America right now. I feel like that's something that, a lot of people, they have they guess of what it feels like to be a man in America, let alone be a black man in America. But, I feel like we should actually take the time out and let's talk to some young black men in America, and let's see and let's talk and discuss about the things that we deal with on our day-to-day lives, as well as just the different highs and lows that we go through.
For sure.
All right. So each week here on the show, man, we always like to kick off the show with a quick debrief, just a quick high and a low for the week. So, since you're the special guest here today, we're gonna start it off with you, man. What's your highs and lows for the week?
For the week, we'll start with the high first.
Okay.
High's always good. High of the week, I'm back in the gym.
Okay.
Thanksgiving break kind of took a toll on the kid.
Okay.
Man, that Thanksgiving food had me out the gym, had me out of commission for a little bit.
Yeah.
But high is I'm back in the gym, feeling good, breathing good, moving around good. Let's see, a low. I don't have a low yet. It's Tuesday.
Just getting started, huh?
Just getting started. Everything's at a high right now.
Shoot, man. For me, my highs for the week, it's just, bro, I've been put in some, tight position these last 2 weeks, but honestly, man, I can't even say that it's just been tough. Like, everything that's been happening for these last 2 weeks, I felt like, it was supposed to. And so I can't even say that it was just a low. So for me, my highs for the week is just being blessed, man. Just being able to, see the vision that I already knew was there, but actually taking the steps that I needed to take to be able to make that, become a reality for me. So that's a high for the week. Just a low, man. A low, like you say, it is Tuesday, so I really haven't got the week started. And honestly, man, I'm starting to look more into the positives and not the negatives of things. So even though, it has been a, rocky, bumpy last couple of weeks, and I wouldn't trade it for nothing. So
everything happened for a reason, man.
My lows, man, it's just, I guess, I don't know, man, just not trying to be negative, trying to stay positive with everything and just try to find the best in every negative situation. So you taking and spending how you want to spend it, on that. But like I say, man, today's show is just gonna be sweet and simple, straight to the point, man. Usually we sit down and we break down the topics and we give them to you guys. Sometimes we have topics that the audience sends in to us. Sometimes we just come up with topics that we just, see in the media, or just things that we talk about off of camera, right? Mm-hmm. But today, I have a lot of friends, I have a lot of partners that I grew up with, and here recently, I've been, the conversations that we've been having, it has been touching that point, just how it is and how hard it is about being a man and just dealing with certain things and trying to figure out how to, put that into that the motion of understanding, like, man, it's not built for us. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not built for us. We got things that we deal with. So, T, let me ask you this, man.
What's up?
What are some things that you say that has been a hardship for you? Being a young black man at that.
Finding my way.
Elaborate on that.
Finding my way as a man, coming from a childhood of having no father. So being able to navigate through life on a man's perspective and walking in a man's shoes instead of a boy, teenage boy, or even like walking in the footsteps of your mother, single mother.
Right.
So, but there's a difference between, of course, being a gentleman and a man. And so there's things that your mom can teach you. There's some things that your dad got to teach you.
Right.
So if you don't have that father figure in your life to teach you those things, and you walk in every single day, without knowing where to go, how to go, what steps to take, and you just walking out on faith, taking risk, that being able to just navigate is kind of tough.
Okay, and it's crazy that you say that, because I know that you're a father of 2 boys. So like, how has that been for you? Just not having a father in the picture for you growing up, but you now having to be that image of what a superhero or what a father is supposed to be to his young boys.
Basically, just teaching, learning from what I didn't have, and teaching for what I do have.
Okay. I like that. What you mean by that, man?
So, learning from what I didn't have, I learned that I didn't have that father figure. So those things that I was missing out, I'm learning how to incorporate those within my 2 boys within themselves.
Okay.
And then also teaching them the things that I wasn't able to be taught at the age that they are now, and then also as they grow into young men.
Okay. Man, honestly, I can attest to that, because again, I was another young male that grew up that didn't have a father in the household. That just I seen my mom do everything, and I tell anybody that knows me will tell you, like, my mom is my superhero. Like, I done seen her do things that I haven't seen nobody else do, like, with no complaints, no fear, no nothing. She just made it happen. Sometimes I always, I would ask, now that I'm older, like, how did you do it? Like, how did you, keep quiet? How did you muster up whatever it was that it took in you to be able to provide for 2 kids, excuse me. And the only thing that she tell me all the time is I had to realize it's not about me. It's about you guys. So now with me being an adult and growing up and understanding, it's one of those things about just being a man, not even just really being a black man, but just being a man together, man. It's a lot of things to set up. And I joke with my partners all the time, and I tell them, man, the only time a man is to be provided or think that he's loved is when he's providing something. So the moment that a man is not providing something, then that's when you're going to really find out what someone thinks of you. You know what I'm saying? So, just like I say, man, growing up, not having that father figure, just having to figure things out as my own, on my own path, on my own time, it kind of hindered me. But the one thing I can say that helped me a lot was having father figures around, having coaches, having, some of my partners having their fathers around, and just, them taking me up under their wings and showing me, like, this is what a man's supposed to do. This is how a man provide. This is how a man love. This is how a man, just react to certain situations. Right. Now, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that at all, because it's still some things that I haven't learned that I have to learn. But I can honestly say that, that I feel like, especially now in this community, and me and my brother, we joke about it all the time, and I see that is a big part that is hindering the next generation that's coming behind us. It's the lack of that leadership, the lack of having someone, seeing someone that's older than you.
Like a presence.
You know what I'm saying? That's older than you, that's showing you different ways of how to do different things. So, I mean, in our aspect, it's hard. It is hard, and I'm not going to sit up here and say that it ain't. But one thing that I will say the most is, man, you just got to have a will. You just gotta have a will, like, and I try not to just get off into, well, man, I didn't have no father figure in my life. I didn't have that, or I wish I would have. It's a will,
right?
It's a will on you.
And then just to go back on that, having that will, for me having 2 kids, I gotta find a reason. I gotta find a way. I gotta have that will to give them what I didn't have.
Most definitely.
However I gotta find it. However I gotta muster it up. You know what I'm saying? But those 2 depend on me.
at all costs. And that's why I say it's like it gets to a point in time, man, when you start to realize, and with you having 2 boys, man, it gets to a point where you realize that everything that you could be angry about, everything that you can be mad about, everything that, you know, feel like that it wasn't there for you as you was growing up, you have to be able to really brush that up under the rug. And I think that's a lot of things us as men we don't like to talk about. You know, the pain and the things that we have to brush up under the rugs that we don't deal with on a normal basis. Right. And I just feel like, you know, and it's kind of tough because, you know, some people can say, well, you know, it's easy for you to say because you had that. I didn't have that. I had to figure things out. Now, I'm not saying that you're wrong for feeling how you feeling. But at the end of the day, bro, you still got to go out here and make it happen. If someone was there, someone was not. You know what I mean? So I feel like,
another thing too, I feel like if you don't have that will, it's hindered because you feel sorry for yourself.
Most definitely.
And you can't, being 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, so on, once you become into manhood,
man,
nobody cares if you feel sorry for yourself.
Nobody,
as a man, nobody cares if you feel sorry for yourself. And that's the sad part about it. And
it's crazy because I would joke around at my past job. I would tell people when they asked me how I was doing, and I would tell them, like, man, I can't complain too much. And when I say that, their response would be to me is, well, that's good, because if you did, wouldn't nobody listen no way. So, and it took me until I was, maybe 20, 22, when I finally just realized, like, everything that I had set out to do for myself, it wasn't because it was just a goal, but it was me trying to outdo a shadow that wasn't there for me to begin with.
To be better than that, yep.
And I just had to learn, like, and you know, me and my brother was talking about this earlier today. It gets a point in your life, man or woman, it gets to be a point where you really start to understand, man, I can't get to the next level in life or where I want to be if I'm holding on to things that hindered me or hurt me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't work. Like, I don't care who you is. I don't care what you decide you want to do. It like, you can hold on to so much hurt, but all it's gonna do at the end of the day is hurt you furthermore.
It's all about your mindset.
It's all about your mindset. That's why that will has to be bigger than whatever it is that you're going through. Well, how can you just? I'm telling you, your will has to be bigger than whatever it is that you're going through, and it's hard because at that point we all human. Man, you hurt.
At the end
I
of the
hurt.
day.
You want to make somebody feel that, but the only way that you'll be able to get from point A to point B is you got to understand, man. You got to turn a dead eye to a lot of things. You know what I mean? So I can honestly say, man, and to all the fathers out there, man, that's making it happen, that's standing up. Hey, you know, the odds are already against us, and I'm not taking nothing away from the single mothers either, because there's a lot of mothers that play both roles.
Y'all
and
definitely do y'all thing.
You know what I'm saying? Salute y'all to the full. You know,
sure.
But to the fathers that's out there, you know, that's doing their thing and that's, you know, there for their kids every day, going through it. Hey, man, keep doing your thing and salute to you, because it takes a real stand-up guy, real stand-up individual to do that. You know what I mean? But I wasn't trying to get off into it, but since we here, we gonna go ahead and get off into it. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Now let's talk about these relationships, man. That's what I'm here to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about these relationships from a man's point of view, because you know what? And I hope Penny is watching. And shout out to you, Penny.
Shout out to OG Penny.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they ready. But I remember the episode. We had an interview. I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? And the women took over. Everything you heard, it was coming from the women. That's how they felt, you know. And hey, we not gonna diss that or nothing like that. But I just felt like this was the perfect time to hear it from a man's point of view. So I got all my fellas in here today, and we gonna talk. We gonna talk. We gonna kick the can. You know, in hindsight, we gonna kick the shits. You dig what I'm saying? With that being said, I just got a question.
What's up?
As a man, what do you feel is the hardest part about being in a relationship with a woman? As a man, and now hold on, I'm gonna slow that down again. As a man, what do y'all think is the hardest part about being in a relationship with a woman? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Okay, I like that. What you think? Yeah. I'm all in. All right, what you got today?
Withholding all standards of a man in a woman's eyes. We know the standards and what it takes to be a man.
Right.
No matter if you had a father figure or not, we know.
Right.
But as little girls, as they were growing up, what did they play with? Baby dolls.
Right.
Doll houses. Building up from a young age, they were taught that they gonna have a husband that's gonna do this, and this, and this, and this.
Right.
Provide this and this and this and this. You're gonna have a family of 3-4. He's gonna work X amount of hours. He's gonna take care of you. He's gonna take care of the kids. And female, or excuse me, I won't even say females. I'm not even gonna say females. Women, young women. Let me be respectful. Young women, they especially this generation that we in right now, they feel like they taking over. They mix and they confuse between what they were taught and then just the taking over of the woman as head honcho.
I agree to that. Let me make sure I think about what I say before I say it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about it because
All right. So this is my take on it, and I've been pondering on this for a minute. My take on it is you got a lot of, and I know a lot of women is gonna rebuttal this and be like, "Well, we got to do this, we got to step up," but you got a lot of women up here right now, young, old, I don't care. They think the same, they act the same, no matter what age they is, because women are always taught from birth to be nurturing, to be what's the word I'm looking for? To be accepted, to be just more mentally ahead than a man is from birth. I feel like the problem is you have too many women now that's trying to play both roles. And when you have women that's trying to play both roles, they're trying to be the woman and the man, then it's going to cause confusion. Now, hindsight,
they confused.
Very, and we're gonna break that down. But I do understand that it is some women that's in this world that are in situations where they have to be both men and women. Now I can't knock them for that, but it becomes a problem when you finally find that man, that real man, authentic man, that knows what he wants, that knows what he's going after, that knows what he stands for, and it's not backing down from it. When you find that type of man, you know what I'm saying, then you have to not automatically, but you have to somehow find a way to be submissive to that man. Because it can't be two alpha males in one relationship. You know what I'm saying? Right. Somebody has to be that dominant one, and then someone has to be the one of the reasoning, the voice of reasoning, the voice of understanding. I say it all the time, bro. People want to be heard, but don't nobody want to do the understanding. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to listen. So that's why I say you have a lot of women out here today that's playing both of those roles. Now, what I will say is this: as a man, right? As a man, women, you got to understand this, right? We're gonna do whatever it is that, as a real man, we'll do whatever it is to take or make sure that our woman is happy with a smile on their face, taken care of. But the one thing that we won't tolerate, and I again, I'm not speaking for nobody else, I'm speaking for me, is the lack of disrespect that you have within yourself to feel the need to try to tear us down because of something that you're not taking care of within yourself. I say it all the time. If you are not happy with who you are or what you have went through to get to the point of where you are today, don't go put yourself in another situation.
You can't take some time
Two negatives
for yourself. And
don't make a positive.
That goes with men and women. That goes on both sides. If you're not ready to step into a situation where it could lead to a relationship, lead to X, Y, Z, and you know for a fact that you need to work on stuff within yourself, don't go jumping from the next woman to the next woman or next man to the next one, trying to expect for every single man that you find or every single woman that you find to fix whatever is going on with you.
Facts.
Because in all reality, nobody else knows what's going on with you but you.
And it becomes a problem to me because the one thing I always run into is, well, you're not listening. You're not hearing where I'm coming from. Well, damn, like, can you hear where I'm coming from? Can you hear what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody just died and said that you was the queen of Babylon. Ain't nobody say that. Like, ain't nobody just sit there and be like, well, damn, your word is the final draw.
Yeah,
no,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all that arguing we not gonna do. But if you say what you say and I say how I say, then if we gonna find a common ground, we gonna find a common ground. But all that backwards and forth, and it's another thing too, man. Listen, women, and I said it earlier, but I'm gonna break it down and say it again. And I say it all the time, no lie. It's only 3 things in this world that gets loved unconditionally. Without a question, without a doubt. 1, children. 2, dogs. 3, women. Those are the 3 things in this world that can't do no wrong no matter what they do. No matter what they do. A dog can take a bathroom break in your living room and you'll be mad for 5 minutes, but I guarantee you'll be feeding them within the 10. A kid can go right on the wall with a crayon, write his name, blueprint. Oh, that's about the cutest thing that you ever seen. A woman can say whatever she want to say, can call y'all type of MFers, BAs, all that. You'll be good. You know what I'm saying? They'll be good. But the moment that a man says how he feels, or the moment that a man steps up and speaks on what he feels and stands on what he stands on, then it's a problem.
It's a problem.
The only time a man is loved is when he's willing to provide something. The moment that he stops providing something, I don't care if it's financially, affection, mental, emotion, whatever the case is, the moment that man stops providing something, it's a problem. No, I don't agree with that because I'm not going to sit there and tell my man down, yeah. You ain't going to tell him, but you're going to go tell your friends. You're going to tell your people. You're going to go put everybody else in your business. And then when that gets exploded, then you want to get mad to me, well, it's your fault that you went and did this. Nah, it ain't my fault.
No, you shouldn't have been running
because
around
I told you one thing.
Running your mouth.
Just communicate. Communicate. And I say that because now I can't speak for everybody because it is some men out here that haven't just really toned in to who they are. Fine. Okay, cool. And that's why I say it is some women out here that have to play both sides. They have to be man and woman. That's okay. All I'm saying is this. Just because you done been bit one time, don't hold that over somebody else's head and mess up what that opportunity could have for you because of something that you're not over or something that you just won't let go. Well, they say don't forgive. Yeah, you're not supposed to forgive. No, you are supposed to forgive, but you're not supposed to
don't forget.
You know what I'm saying? That's
forgive, never forget.
Yeah, I don't want to forgive.
Never forget.
No, you gonna forgive, but you won't forget. But at the same time, being forgiveful and being forgivable, all right, it's also understanding this. Don't hold that over my head. Just because you forgiving me for that situation at that moment.
Don't bring it up 3 months from now.
Come on, man.
Don't bring it up 3 months from now, man.
Down the road,
just because I left my shoes at the door and you want to bring up an old argument for 3 months ago. Don't do that.
Why are you mad? Why? You know why I'm mad. But as a man, this is all that I'm saying, right? As a man, women, and it is mental health month for men, by the way.
Mental health matters, y'all. No cap.
What I would say is this, man, take some time, bro. We, as men, we don't ask for much. A lot of women say, well, you masquerade your pain, or you don't really talk too much, or you don't really communicate as much as you should, and you close, you quiet, you sneaky. I just want to know. I'm gonna raise my hand in the classroom. How is that being sneaky?
Thing about it, man. You close your mouth. You don't say nothing. You take it as it is. You run with it. Go on every single day. But the problem is the first time you speak on your emotions as a man, it's a problem.
Ladies, again, if I'm saying something that's totally wrong, please drop the comments below, and I will read them personally myself. You know what I'm saying?
I want to know myself.
And I want to know because it was crazy. I had a conversation earlier today. My mama watching, so I can't say what I want to say. They ain't gonna tell me. Look, gonna tell me you sneaky, you too quiet. I don't know what you thinking. And my simple response to that is, bro, I'm not the type of person, type of dude, type of guy, type of man, however you want to put on there. I'm not finna sit here and explain or show you my every step that I'm making. I say it all the time. If I'm me, and I'm using me, if I know the type of man that I am and I know what I can bring to the table, right? Just because I'm not the dude that's gonna sit there and take a picture or tweet about everywhere that I'm going or showing you everything that I'm doing, does not mean that I'm not communicating with you. My communication with you could be two different ways than somebody that you're used to. So if you're telling me that I'm sneaky or I don't really just know what you're thinking because I'm not talking, shouldn't it cross your mind to take the time to try to figure that out? Come talk to me. Ask me.
I about to say, ask questions.
You know what I'm
ask
saying?
questions.
Ask me.
Y'all,
what's on your mind?
Whenever y'all get an attitude, whenever some is inflicting your emotions and your feelings, y'all gonna come ask us questions. But whenever y'all just confused about us in general, no matter if we going through something mentally, emotionally or not, and we just be quiet, y'all don't want to come ask us. And y'all keep quiet.
And this is assumptions. Stop assuming. Like bro, I ain't gonna lie. For me, and I'm just only for me, that's the one thing that'll kill a whole situation before it gets started. If you assume something before well, my friend said, well, why are you going to talk to your friend when the horse that she's talking about is laying right next to you? You can come in here and start cahoots about everything else, but the one thing that you cannot talk about is something that's bothering you or whatever it is that I done that you're not understanding or you don't get. You can't come and talk to me about that. You can go talk to Sally and Sue about it, but you can't
no clue what's going on.
But then you get mad when I call my partners and I tell my partners, "Hey man, listen, bro, I done tried. You know, like this ain't working for me. I'm finna go ahead and 86 this situation and call it what it is. Oh, you heartless or you don't care? No." Because like I said, you worrying about what everybody else look or think about your relationship or your situation instead of you're taking the appropriate steps that it takes for you to make sure that your home is taken care of. My mama always used to say something. Never understood it until I got older. No lie. Never understood it. What's that? What happens in my house, it stays in my house. Yeah. I'm not finna go and call nobody else and tell nobody, hey, this is what's going on. This is how this happened. No, because it's none of their business.
For sure.
Because them old folks always used to say, man, misery loves company. The moment that you allow somebody to know that whatever's going on in your household it's not working, that's the moment that you're allowing chaos to come and stir up your whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, as a man, people, no, because like you just said, the moment that a man starts to speak on how he feels, he's looked at or he's considered as being weak or weak-minded. No, it's just the fact of I'm mentally strong enough to let you know this is what I'm going to accept and this is what I'm not going to accept. Now, you say what you want to say, you feel how you want to feel, and take it how you want to take it. It's not going to do me no injustice. Because when I close my eyes and I get up in the morning, I'm still going to be the same dude that I went to sleep as. You see what I'm saying? So in my eyes is this. Take the time. Women are always talking about, well, no, they don't really care about what we doing. They only look at us as a sex object. Shit, y'all do the same thing to us. Y'all do the same thing.
Bro, all day long. Y'all just sneaky about it.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all do everything on the wraps, on the covers.
Man, hey, well, we women, we cheat because it's got to be something emotional attached. Men just cheat because they trying to get something out. Man, a cheater is a cheater. A liar is a liar, and a snake is a snake. All day However long. You want to spin it and put it, that's the same thing. All I'm saying
it look
is
like
to
a
you
duck
is this.
And quack like a duck.
It's an air flag. It's an air flag. And I ain't talking about State Farm because it ain't like a good neighbor. It's an air flag. All I'm saying is this. If you, no matter if it's a man, woman, no matter what the situation is, man, take the time, man, to understand your significant other. Take the time. I don't know how much more I can say it, bro. Take the time to understand your significant other. If they not talking, get them to talk. If they tell you they don't want you around, you still come around. You can be annoying. All this, don't take it too far and don't do nothing just outrageous. But be there for that person, even if the person say that they don't want you there, because I guarantee you they'll thank you in the long run.
So I'm gonna give a little advice to the ladies out there. Whenever y'all see us men being quiet, or y'all feel like that y'all do need to talk to us, or y'all want to talk to us and y'all don't really know how to approach us, just like y'all would want us to do with y'all, take y'all to y'all favorite place to eat, go do this and this, just take us out, get our mind off whatever is going on.
You know what? Go ahead.
Yeah. Take our mind off of what's going on so you can just ease in whatever question is, because we might feel some pressure on us about whatever is on our mind or how we feeling or whatever is going on. So we like to go off and do a debrief and de-stress and all that good stuff. And if we allow it, we like to be in y'all's presence too. So if we like to be in y'all presence, we having that one-on-one time, that's the time for you to ask us if you don't know how to approach us if we just chilling at the crib.
Man. And then I'm glad you said what happened, bro. Like, I just want to know when, like, do we get to go on dates too? Would it be a problem for one day we get off of work and we get a phone call? What you on? Oh, and then I'm on my way home from work. You know what? Meet me here at such and such and such. Let's go do this. Let's go do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you ask for that, then it's like, well, who you think you is? Or you think you? I'm just shit. I do it for you. I just want it done for me in return. That's all I'm asking.
I see it as a lot of people see relationships as being 50-50, right? We've always heard 50-50. 50% men, 50% women. That's how it's supposed to be. But in my eyes, I see it how everything goes. It's like 80 women, 20 men.
You can go a little lower than that.
A little lower?
You can go a little lower than that.
15 men, 85 women.
There you go.
That's about fair?
Yeah, there you go. Now, I know when I said that, a lot of people gonna get some blowback. They gonna you ain't. But I'm just, like, again, I'm not speaking on everybody's situation. I'm just speaking on the situations that I'd have been in and the situations that I'd have been around. Mm-hmm. And I say that to say this: it's nothing wrong, bro. You know what? I ran into a girl, bro. As long as I walk this green blue earth, I never forget it. This girl told me, square business. It was 2018. We was in Commerce. Valentine's Day. We was just having a conversation. Just having a simple conversation. The girl gonna say, bro, no lie. I say, let me ask you this. I said, if a guy brought you flowers, you know what I'm saying, would you take that as a nice gesture? Mm-hmm. That girl looked me dead in my eyes, but not a blink, not a stir, nothing. She meant it. She said, if a man gave me flowers, I would look at him and think that he was thirsty. When she said that, I knew then, us as people, as humans on this earth, it was over for.
I ain't heard that one. I ain't heard that one, Elo. You done told me something different.
Bro,
I ain't heard that one.
I walked this green blue earth, but I could never forget that conversation.
Well, I done heard a lot of crazy things.
I can never forget
but
that.
I ain't heard
she
that.
She said,
one.
if a man give me flowers, he thirsty. I say, wait. So if a man bring you flowers and just, drop them off to you, or just say, I was thinking about you today, he thirsty.
What we thirsty for? Because we want to do something nice for our lady?
I'm going to tell you real. I'm going to give you real talk. No cap. Mom, I'm sorry, but I know you watching. I'm going to just go ahead and bust it down and tell you. You ain't the only thing that got fire between your legs, dog. If you feel like me bringing you flowers and doing all that is me being thirsty, then I guess I need some H2O. I need that Hawaiian Falls. I need it now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because
growing up, all I've ever heard giving flowers and chocolate just random. That's the bare minimum. You can go to Walmart and get a $7-10 bouquet of flowers real quick.
Then a girl
that shows you appreciation to your woman, but that's not good enough. You got to be thirsty now.
Then a friend gonna back door and say, especially if he buying flowers, that's broke nigga syndrome. Broke nigga syndrome. What?
Bro, they different out here. They different out here.
What?
Oh yeah, we're not even gonna get into social media. Because social media that transformed all from 2015
to now. Yeah.
Social media has taken over and brainwashed. I'll say men and women, but especially women, bro.
But that's why I say, if for someone to sit up there and say that a man bringing flowers is thirsty, and a man that if the man is buying flowers, then it's broke syndrome, right? if you can sit up there and honestly say that, that's exactly why I said, bro, it's something within you that, or somebody around you, either father, uncle, whatever the case is, boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever it is, then hurts you deeply for you to think that. That hurt you deep. Because for you to sit up there and say that somebody taking time out their day to send you something just to show you that they love you, or just to show you that you on their mind, just to say thank
just
you.
thinking about them and showing just slight appreciation.
Come on. And you didn't say that's that, bro, that lets me know you're, as a woman, you're not all the way where you need to be. And as fellas, no lie, to the fellas, man, we got to start speaking up. We got to start saying this. I don't, bro. You say what you want to say.
Don't allow it. Don't be acceptable to it.
Bump all it. If you in a situation, and I tell my partners all the time, if you in a situation, and the moment that you feel, if you are providing, or if you are doing something that you feel that is right for your relationship and your situation, because everybody's situation and relationships are different. But if you're doing something that you feel is right, and the moment that you feel like that is being compromised because of something of a internal situation that woman is going through, man, it's time for you to dip.
You gotta move around.
It's time for you to dip. But man, how you just gonna waste 5 years, bro? Well, I'm gonna ask you this, partner. Then, if you've been with the chick for 5 years, why you ain't put a ring on it? Thanks. If you've been with the chick for X amount of years, or you doing all this, why you not married to her? Or why are you still waiting on the freak train to leave the station? It doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say we have to hold each other more accountable, man. Men, women, same. But as a man, that's why I'm glad that I have men in here. And to the fellas behind the camera, we gonna show everybody in the room before we finish up here tonight. I want y'all to help me, man. What is something that y'all think that we need to speak on more about in these relationships? Just not relationships, but just as men in general. What are some things that y'all think we need to speak more about or speak up on?
How we feel about a lot of shit. A lot of times we hold back how we feel about stuff just for the sake of being a man. But if we start taking up for ourselves and like say, hey, I feel this way about such and such, maybe we'll get women to start taking accountability to how they make us feel about certain situations.
I say shit. Probably start speaking up more about financial awareness.
Man, I'm glad you said that.
The power of a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like social media got a big influence on. It's all about how everything is perceived.
Yeah.
Man, well, a lot of these women don't have fathers to properly show them. A lot of these women are misled by their fathers because a man having a daughter normally in our culture spoils his daughter.
Right.
So she doesn't understand how the dollar works. She just thinks everything's supposed to be
Given to her.
Right.
Yeah.
and a daughter with no father gets a guy friend or a boyfriend, and they expect the same thing.
Yeah.
A boyfriend supposed to spoil me, or a real man supposed to da-da-da-da-da. So I think as a man, if you can get a woman that's,
Teach them.
teach them, you know what I'm saying?
Teach 'em.
Show them a proper way. Break them, teach them, because they'll understand and they'll be blessed
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
We have a lot of grandpas that's dead, and then just the grandma alive.
Yeah.
The house is on her now. All
Yeah.
the kids
Oh, yeah.
on her now.
Yeah.
Now she's struggling. Now she
Oh, yeah.
gotta work all these hours. When she was 20, 30, instead of buying $1 million purses, all these shoes saved your money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I agree. I totally agree, bro. And
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, in the piggyback off of that, like if a woman can't understand that you're trying to teach her financial literacy, like that's not the woman you need to be trying to build your
Man.
family anyway, bro. Like she's not gonna appreciate the long game and y'all kids. And
Yeah.
everything
Oh, yeah.
going down
For
the
sure.
line, as opposed to worrying about what she wants in that moment.
And I'm glad that y'all said that too, because that financial literacy, and we're gonna do a show about that the next show. It's been a lot, that's been turning on. I haven't had time to sit down and just plan everything out, but we definitely gonna talk about that next show. But for this topic right now, that part right there is to me, it's the key to any relationship, right? No matter what it is, I don't care how long y'all been together, I don't care how long y'all been dealing with each other. Every situation, every relationship, every friendship, you need to sit down and have a true conversation and come to an agreement on what this financial stability and this financial literacy that we have in between 1 and 2, what are we going to do about it? Where is our common ground? What do we have? Because one thing that I have noticed too, in a lot of men, partners too, if the money is not there, it hinders them. Not hinders them, it hurts them. Because the one thing that we are taught as a man is to be able to provide no matter whatever the situation is. The moment that we can't provide, or the moment that we feel as if we are less than, then that's when it becomes a problem for us. But as the woman that's in that situation, you have to be strong enough to tell that man, hey, pick your head up. You know what I'm saying? Go after that. Do that. Understand that everything is not going to be perfect. Everything is not going to be the way that you want it to be. As men, that's what we are taught. To show no emotions, go out there and find it. Now, for the women that's sitting out there that's saying, well, I have a man that he sits right here, but he doesn't do that. I got to do it all. Well, baby, I'm going to tell you this. Maybe it's time for you to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself what it is that you really want in life. What are you chasing? And it goes both ways. If you don't have somebody that's willing to pour into you the way that you're pouring into them, then one time, for the first time, it's time for you to move around. It's time for you to move around. One thing for sure and two things for certain. You can't teach a new fool old tricks. But I can show an old fool how to do the right thing and do new tricks by learning and showing them, like Quan said, teaching them. Each one, teach one. If I can get a woman that knows this is where I want to go, this is what I have, this is what I'm bringing to the table, I'm going to ask you, okay, from that point on, what are your weaknesses? That's the same as I'm going to give you mine. This is what I'm weak at. This is what my strength is. How do we find a common ground? Where does that lie? How do we get from point A to point B? And that's why I feel there's a lot of women that's out here that's playing both sides of the roles, because it's a lot of men out here that's not taking the time to do that. Man, I ain't got time to be trying to play no mind games with no chick, man. I'm going to tell her what it is. This is what she going to get. If she don't like it, oh well. No, brother. You tripping. You tripping. If you saying that, you already done lost before this fight even got started.
And it's good to communicate each other's positives and negatives, pros and cons of each other. Because where your lady lacks it, you can be strong in that. Where you lack it, she can be strong in that area. So you got to be able to communicate within each other comfortably in order to find that middle ground, so y'all can continue to go higher and achieve those goals that y'all both have set out for yourself.
I would say a critical thing in that that's true, but is often overlooked, is men often misunderstand women. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Or like, because we're the masculine guy with the elephant in the room, a woman's gonna say her piece, and because we know that we're bigger, stronger, and mentally probably correct sometimes, we might be right, but we tend to overshadow what they say. So that makes them do the opposite or continue their bad habit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel that.
For sure.
The things that we speaking on are only correct if we take the time out to understand a woman or listen, because a lot of times they crying out for help. They telling you
Yeah.
where they went wrong at or what they didn't have coming up. But us being so aggressive and knowing what we trying to get done, we tend to be like,
Block it out.
I understand.
Yeah.
Like, I hear you, I understand, but look, you still do this. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where men gotta just take a step back and be like, okay, cool. You got a problem with saving your money. Okay, when this started, your savings account. You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you this, and my bad to cut you off. How far is it that you will allow yourself, right, to lose? If that's what you're doing, if you're taking a woman and you're building her, you're teaching her, you're showing, because that's 9 times out of 10. That's not even 9. 10 out of 10. That's what a woman wants. She wants a man that, if she didn't have a father, she wants a man that's gonna stand up, that's gonna show her, that's gonna teach her the same way that you looking for a woman to do the same for you, right? But my question to you is, how far are you willing to go into the point? Because you doing that, you're gonna lose yourself, because you're gonna forget.
It depends on the mental strength of the man at that point. At that point, if you confident, you comfortable within yourself mentally, you mentally strong, you're emotionally strong, then you can do that.
But if you're not, then what would you say to that?
If you're not, then you don't need to be in a relationship. How would you feel if you had a teacher that can't you the good kid. That's not a teacher for you in your class because they might be throwing crayons in the classroom, but you're still not learning.
Right.
But your teacher has to be put in a position. That's why she has to go through
Training and
tests, training in school to be able to put up with that. Same way for a man. The reason you're the man is because you're supposed to be fitted.
right,
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be ready
right,
to be the guy in the relationship. So
right.
as a guy, off the rip, you're supposed to be mentally strong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mentally there,
Right.
but she's not. You know what I'm saying? Mentally stable.
Right.
So I would say, like, if you're not ready for that, then you gotta
Don't go put yourself in that position. Oh yeah.
Take time out for yourself.
Yeah, you gotta get to learn yourself and conquer those goals in yourself.
Right.
Then once you are ready, you can handle yourself. You can take somebody else on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Man, and I'm glad that it's crazy. You laughing, bro, but I'm really trying to sit here and break it down, bro, because everything that y'all saying is right, bro. But it's just the questions that I run into all the time, like, bro, how do you get to a point where you feel like, bro, that it's like anything that you say is, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I make mistakes too, fam. I'm not perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
at all.
Nobody's perfect.
You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that I say that I do the most of is I always take my ass to the mirror and I do a reality check every day, every night, because I understand something, bro. Just because I leave the house one way this morning, it's not 9 times out of 10 it might not be the same way I return. Because there's a lot of things in this world that you go through as a man that you fight daily. You fighting the needs of wanting to be accepted in society. You fighting the needs of wanting to be loved unconditionally, no matter if I'm wrong or if I'm right. You know what I'm saying? Well, we do love you unconditionally. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because like I said earlier, the moment that I'm not providing something, it's the moment that you're gonna really show me your true colors. So as a man, you fighting and you're fighting and you're fighting and you're fighting. And women, I hear women, homegirls say it all the time. Well, how do I be there for him? Or how do I take care? It's simple. Understand that man. Just understand them.
Be
That's
present.
all he asks.
Just be present. That's the biggest
Pay
thing.
attention and be
Be
present.
present. That's the biggest thing.
Yo.
Understand how that's altering his attitude at the moment.
Exactly.
Yo. And I'm sitting here
Exactly.
like, bro, it's not rocket scientists. Like we joke about it all the time off camera. We say, bro, we men, like, we don't read minds. Like, if you're not telling me what you want or what I'm not doing for you, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Same thing as a man. Oh, you quiet or you not talking and that's when you really should be worried. If a nigga get quiet and he ain't saying nothing or not talking and he just, okay, cool, you have a good one. Let me know once he start doing that, that's when you need to be worried. Because at that point, that man is giving up. And just like a woman, when they say, and I'm here to say it.
I can't necessarily agree with that.
Shh.
Because when I get quiet, bro, a nigga like me just be thinking on some shit like, how can I get myself about for certain positions?
Ain't that what I just said? I just said that. What you just said is what I just said that, bro. The moment that you get quiet, why are you getting quiet? Because you feel like the efforts that you're putting forward is not going through. She's not understanding you. She's not seeing your bigger picture. As a man, that's all that we're supposed to do in their eyes is see their bigger picture. Mm-hmm. We get what he said earlier. We give. But the moment that we're not giving or the moment that we're not receiving what they're offering, come on. So the moment that I get quiet and I get to thinking, you need to know it's a problem. Because either we finna have this argument or we finna have this disagreement, or I'm just got to the point now where I feel like I done lost myself in this situation. You can be the toughest son of a gun on the planet, mentally,
And that,
physically, emotionally.
That goes back in tying in women thinking that we sneaky.
You see
It
what
ain't
I'm
got
saying?
nothing to do with sneaky. We just reevaluating the situation that we in right now. That's it.
That's all it comes down to. But to them, they don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say the moment that the moment that you see that your man is getting quiet, you need to ask yourself, what is it that I'm not doing? You gotta look past that, bro. You gotta look past that.
You know what I'm saying? The honeymoon stage in our culture is often past 40.
Yeah.
Like, long as you
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of taking the time to learn your woman. Because oftentimes, and we know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, you don't have these problems to year 2 or to month number
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
What switched up? What changed? Hold on.
What happened was you didn't take the time to really get to know your girl.
Man.
You was so busy trying to impress.
Man, that you.
Both parties was gonna make these.
Yeah.
So, that's why you gotta.
You was understanding. You was listening.
Man,
You was a good friend,
I'm trying to tell you, you gotta. But you gotta throw the STAR test, the ACT, the tax test, the 6 weeks test, the midterm test. You gotta throw all type of tests, and people be like, "Is that's just crazy? Why are you putting me?" No, I'm not, bro. Everything that's happening is strategically planned out. If I'm asking you these questions, or we going through whatever the situation we going through, it's only because one, I know you need to know, and two, I need to know. Are you someone that I can depend on? Are you someone that I know if shit goes left, you're gonna be the one that's gonna help me turn this thing right.
Facts.
If I don't know that, then why am I sitting here wasting my time? And that is exactly why I always say, fam, if it gets to a point where I feel like I'm losing who I am as a man and what I stand on and my beliefs in any relationship, friendship, situationship, relationship, it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to cut ties, because it should never get to that point.
Especially as a man, if you've been taking, like, say you do take that time out for yourself, that year, that 2 years to find yourself, build for yourself, and then you find that young lady that you want to give yourself to, and you find yourself losing yourself within that situation and losing what everything that you built. Go ahead and exit out that situation, because you don't want to have all this time that you have built for yourself just to lose everything in a woman that can be gone tomorrow.
Facts.
You know, if somebody there for you, but at that moment you're not ready to put your all into that person, bro.
Yeah.
And like they pressure you into putting yourself into that person. Shit just go left from there. Like it's a whole nother show for a whole nother.
But even with that,
even
with that, I'm gonna bounce off of that. That just go back into communication.
Yeah.
As men, if we really not ready to be in a relationship in 3 months, we need to communicate that. But also,
You've been in that position where you have communicated that though.
absolutely,
And it still don't work.
Absolutely,
And it still don't.
But that doesn't give you the right to like turn around and not communicate for the next woman that come across your face
Facts.
too.
But I feel like even if we sit here, hindsight, we sit here, tell a young lady, hey, listen, from the get-go, I'm not ready for no relationship. This is what I'm on. I'm focused on this goal. I'm focused on getting to this point to make it to this point. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this: what I'm riding in right now is a 2-door coupe. It ain't no 4-seater because there's only 2 people can fit in this shit. My mom, sister, everything else, that's taken care of. What I'm talking about is this life, this car, this road trip that we finna take. It's a 2-door coupe. I got the driver's seat. There's the passenger seat. The same thing that you telling me that you want, it's the same thing I'm telling you that I want and that I need. Now, I'm gonna leave this door open. I'm gonna leave this seat open for you, and I'm gonna let you sit down in it. Now, I know I'm speaking fast, so a lot of people like, bro, what is you talking about? I'm glad you asked, so I can break it down for you. If I'm communicating, I'm telling you every single detail. I can lay my platform out for you perfectly, scheduled perfectly. This is the time that I work. This is the time I get off. Lunch break, this is the time this is what we gonna do when I do have times. I can give you all that. Even then, that's still not enough. That's still not enough.
I agree.
And my question to you is this: why? Why is that not enough?
But
I'm gonna say communicate.
I'm gonna say it. I say this loosely, very, very loosely. It's greed, being spoiled, being selfish. You can have all the purses. You can have everything laid out. Your man can cater to you in any way, communicate in any other way. But women always want more. Once you get to a step, they already looking at step 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now, understanding that shit is harder for men in a lot of ways. Like shit is hard for women. Don't get me wrong, especially black women. But shit is hard for black men. Niggas are intimidated by black men.
No matter.
So it's hard for us to take
Matter what.
steps, bro.
But
No excuse for us personally in life to not succeed, but it's like shit.
It's a battle to get to every step.
Yeah, and some of that shit just takes time sometimes. And some women are not willing to take that time to wait on you to
Right.
And that's exactly why I say, bro, yes. And I truly believe, as a black man, as a man here today, I truly believe, yes. That's why a lot of people feel, a lot of men feel that you have the good ones always get it the hardest. And the ones that, you know what I'm saying, that just doing their thing or whatever the case is, they get it the easiest. Because it's hard for you to deal with a man that knows what he wants. Just the same way as if the situation was flipped, as a woman, you want a woman that knows what she wants. Yeah, bro, we can sit here and kick shit, talk shit all day. But if I know that, oh, man, I can trust this lady, I said, bro, we can fall in love later. We got nothing. I'm not God, so I can't say we got nothing but time, but we can fall in love later. The things that but right now, I need to know, are you loyal? Where's your loyalty? What are you doing for me right now? What? See, that's the point. Why everything got to be a competition? Like, nah, like, why does everything that comes, and here lately, that's all I've been hearing home from everything has to be a competition. Why? It ain't no, if it's a competition, then it's only something that you're holding within yourself.
Growth, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women don't really understand, or a lot of men don't really understand how to groom and grow their woman, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, it just depends on the type of person you are, you know what I'm saying? Some men choose women below them, some men choose women above them. But regardless of the spectrum, you got to grow, you know what I'm saying? So you see eye to eye, I feel like that's what's the dilemma. Like, if I choose a female that's above me, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to be trying to match her energy. But it's only going to work if she allows me to grow.
Right.
For us to
Right,
see eye to eye,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Facts,
Same
facts.
as if she's below me or not where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? The only way it's going to work if I allow her to grow. And she allows me to allow her to grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's miss.
And I'm glad you said that, because it doesn't work without that vulnerability to each other too. It doesn't work at all.
I feel like,
The standard is, it's always a standard, but
Yeah.
nobody allows people to live up to the standard. You know what I mean? It's just like, if you take me somewhere, if a girl take me somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Or if I take a girl somewhere in the first date, then that's a standard, or that might be a standard for the next guy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just like, it's not gonna always be that way, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you gotta allow, because it's gonna go up and down, you gotta allow things to fluctuate and grow. If you just,
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
like, you just hold me to that standard, or I just hold you to that standard, we ain't gonna work. 'Cause there's gonna be a time where you don't got the job no more.
you know what I'm saying? But that's why I say, like, bro, I look, especially, you mentioned it earlier, the honeymoon stages. I look at that, bro, it's just like, you know, playing poker, bro. You gotta, like real talk. Like, you really gotta know when to play your hand the right way. You gotta know, because if you show too much so early, it'll never be the same from that point on.
Man.
And we already know that the honeymoon stage is just a walk-through stage. Like, we know that. It's you blinded, everything look good, everything fit. Man, this girl here, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's perfect. But the moment that them wheels come off and it's actually time for both of you guys to get the pedaling, to make things work, you really start to see the person for who they are, man or woman. So that's why I say, like, bro, you have to know that person. That's why I say we can fall in love later. And it kills me, because everybody that I talk to in this generation, they want a relationship right off the bat.
Right now.
You cannot tell me that you done been with somebody for 3 to 6 months. That, to me, that's your honeymoon stage. 3 to 6 months. If you mean to tell me that you ready to commit your life to somebody and marry somebody from 3 to 6 months, nowhere in hell.
So
nowhere in
my
hell.
my question
Do you
today,
believe in it?
I mean, I think it's possible, but I think it's the percentages.
it's very rare.
Man, y'all
Very,
saying that because
very
of camera on, man.
Possible if
Y'all saying that because of camera on.
choose based off of, let's just put it like this. Let's give you a scenario. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Let's say you love Mad. We a Mad club. She love Mad. She in Mad club.
Yeah.
You from Dallas. She from Dallas. Single parent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If she just measure like that,
Yeah.
and he want this and she want that.
Then it works.
Man,
Yeah.
so, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10.
It don't work like
It
that.
don't work like that.
I can't.
So my question
That's
is
why they
that,
call it. I
how
get it.
how long would y'all as men, and y'all can go individually and answer this. How long is your talking stage?
It depends, bro, on the woman and like your vibe you getting from
what's your expectation of the talking stage?
Bro, like my current relationship, the talking stage was damn near 2 years on some shit.
Yeah, well, and she was cool with it.
Yeah, she was cool with it. Like she
Got you one, boy.
She made
You got you one, boy. Okay. You got you one for sure. Okay.
She was ready for it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, at the same time, I was telling her my reasons for not wanting to progress. Like at that time, and she was like, "Okay, I understand that." She's stuck in there. Shit. By the time we did really make it official,
Yeah.
she was cool with it. Like she was like, "All right, cool, we there."
Now let me. Now, I ain't trying to get too far.
She about Tom.
I ain't trying to get too far off in your business, but did you get a lot of blowback, like during that time of you explaining, like this is like why I'm not ready at this moment, like?
I expected it. I expected what came with it. I already knew that was gonna come by me saying, "All right, I'm not ready. We need to like
Slow down, yeah.
Like, make sure we good on some shit before we jump into a relationship and do all that extra shit, like put a title on it and all that. Like we good where we are now.
Yeah.
Like we can't really just go out together, go on dates and shit, because it was in the middle of COVID on some shit.
Yeah.
So it was like
Yeah.
Y'all made it work on me. You gotta make it work.
Me calendar year.
A calendar year.
365.
Yeah.
365 days. Like if I start talking to you on day 1, day 365. When I do the review,
You put them through a training course.
Yeah. On me. On me.
He put them through training camp.
Yeah.
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 Right.
By that time, yeah.
How you was in the winter, I seen how you was in the summer. You know what I'm saying? So once the season back around, I'm ready. I know.
Yeah. What about you, T?
I'm in between D. I'm in between Quan. So I have a
Wait, and just for the audience at home, Quan did say a year.
365 with a
He
checklist.
said
With a
a year.
checklist.
Right? 2. Well, in your opinion, you said 2, but a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? So a year and a half. All right, go ahead.
So I have an expectation of about a year. Whenever I shoot my shot, it go in, woo-thoo. I give it about a year, learn you a little bit, how you associate with others, you know, the whole checklist. But if everything is good, 4 months, 5 months, and we communicating, listen.
I hear you. I'm here. That's what I'm.
So this is before the year. It depends.
4-5 months after the start date.
Right.
Okay,
So
okay.
you 4-5 months into it.
Okay.
Into the talking stage or whatnot. And just like you just said, once you meet that woman and everything lines up, okay, like with me, everything might line up with me with a woman if she has a kid. I got 2 boys. Okay, cool, check. You take care of your kids. Okay, cool, check. You got this goal. Okay, cool, check. We communicate, we hanging out. Ain't no bad vibes. 4-5 months, woo. I'm good over here. You good over here. What's up? I wouldn't mind 4, 5, 6 months. but people out here, you know what I'm saying? If it's comfortable, if everything right, you know what I'm saying? If the Lord say the same and the creek don't rise, 4, 5, 6 months, everything straight. Everything straight.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Everything straight. If the Lord say the same and the creek don't rise, everything straight. You hear me?
After 4, 5, 6 months, bro, I already knew. Because to be honest, my current, we got history 2016, 2017 on some shit.
Right.
But it's like first time we jumped into it too quick on some shit. Where we made the mistake that time. That's why it took so long this previous time.
Right.
I want to make sure everything's good. Like we both grew as individuals. Like both had separate relationships from each other.
Since y'all, yeah.
Like so, we had time to grow, like in relationships and individually. So like shit, like let's see where we head within this year and a half.
Yeah.
And shit, it worked like that.
Right.
Like, I can see it on some forever shit. So, like, we can go ahead and step up to the next level.
It all depends on the timing of you and her. That's how I see it. Yes, I have a standard of 365 with a checklist, but if you checking all 24 within 6 months, you good. Then we can talk about something. We can talk about it a little bit more. It's just a straight vibe. You know what I'm saying?
My boy said 4 months.
I said 4, 5, 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what?
Camera is on.
Make it hot. Make it hot. For me, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna fall in the spectrum with D. I said 1.5 years. Only because the reason why I say the 1.5 years is because I'm not gonna lie. Them first 4 to 6 months from the start date, I already know. I don't go into. Some people might say, "Bro, you crazy or you tripped out. You shouldn't do that." I don't go into no relationship with no expectations. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know that in my head, the perfect woman doesn't exist, right? Mm-hmm. And I hope that the woman feel the same. In her head, it's no such thing as a perfect man. Thanks. We all gonna have problems. So from that 4 to 6 months, I understand that is the honeymoon stage. So everything that you showing me in between those months, I know that's bullshit. Yeah. I know that's bullshit because you just happy to be in that situation. Okay. So if I get you in a year, and that's why I say in this vehicle here, in this life thing that we call a road trip right here, it's a 2-door coupe. If you can make it last between that year and a 1.5 years, and I know, but you can show me all the checklist can be long, and you can check off everything on that checklist. This is just with me. Everything on that checklist, and I know that within the 6 months. I'm still gonna force it to that 1.5 years because I need to know one thing. Because it's just the type of person that I am. I need your loyalty. I don't care about the love. The love gonna come later. Because if I have your loyalty, then I know for sure that the love that I have for you is gonna go deeper than the earth itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that you're happy, no matter what it takes. But the moment that I feel that it's something that's off, or the moment that I feel like it's uneven, it's tittering, it's an unbalance somewhere, it's time to move on. Facts. Well, how can you just sit up there and say, well, we done been together this long and is that my point exactly? Ain't nobody never put no timetable on nothing. Nobody never said that we had to be together 2 years, 3 years, or nothing. Nobody never said that. Don't press the issue. Don't force nothing. If this is gonna happen, bro, let it happen naturally. That's why I say anything that happens from that 4 to 6 month, that honeymoon stage, is bullshit.
What if you get to, you know what I'm saying, towards your 365, like everything was green, like, you know, as a guy, you starting to finally get your little fitness too, like,
yeah, for sure.
Like, what if things just take a hard lift? Like, what would be like, you know what, like, I'm not ready to relationship now. Like, maybe I need to stop taking this girl, you know what I'm saying? But you finally starting to be like, like I'm tapped in already. You be like, nah, like this is too much. Like, a lot of pressure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got high expectations. I've been living up to them, but it's too much. Like, I need to take a break. What do you do then? Because now you already, you ready now. You done plugged up the car. You said, hey, cool. You got the seatbelt on.
Gas.
You're here to stay now. And she don't want to leave, but she want to pump the brakes.
She want to pump the brakes. I'm going to give her that.
Are you feeling like, what? Or are you feeling like, all right, cool?
I'm going to give her that. If I done got to a point where I done invested my feelings into this situation, relationship, right? I'm thinking everything is good. We getting ready to take off. You tell me that you need time. You need to pump the brakes. Okay, cool. That's exactly why I said I need your loyalty first.
How long is it cool?
How long?
For 2 years?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
2 months?
If you make me pump the brakes, right? And you tell me if you make me pump the brakes and you tell me that you're not ready for this relationship, I'm not gonna lie to you. I already know what that means.
No, but I'm saying it might not be I'm not ready for that. It just might mean things moving very fast now.
And slow down.
I thought I was ready for it. I ain't ready. I thought I was on varsity this game 6 and 7. I'm tired of getting heat.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If you tell me that, then I already know it's time to 86 that situation. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you knew what you was getting into before when you signed up. You knew what time this was, right? It's no way. Y'all making me cuss, and I'm trying to stop cussing. No, it is, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's the honeymoon. But if you did all that, and for you to still sit up here and tell me that you need to take a break, and I'm showing you that I'm everything that the previous dude wasn't, and you still telling me that you need to take a break, then what the fuck am I sitting around waiting for?
But look, what if she not used to it? She not used to a real man. She not used. Wait. She not ready. But
she not
because she ain't never. Her last dude probably
did what?
Was broke. Couldn't take her out to eat. Couldn't buy her flowers. Couldn't do this, that, and the third.
Right.
And you doing it. You doing it.
That goes back to a man's
Come on.
expectations. Like,
Come on.
I wasn't ready.
I don't.
But shit, I stepped up and did.
I don't.
But
see, that's exactly why. But that's exactly why I just said, bro. I don't go into no situation with no expectation, because if the man that you was with before me didn't take you out, didn't give you flowers, didn't do, and I'm taking you to Benny Hunters every check I get, I'm sending you flowers every shit. All you want.
All of us are good guys, you know what I'm saying? But great as we are, you might take your girl that showed her a good time, and this might be too much, but like I appreciate it, T. But you know what? Like she used to be independent.
Yeah.
I did this before and then cut her.
Yeah.
I know you ain't gonna do the same. So now she wanna take her. She just gotta take a step back just to make sure.
Just to see.
Everything green. You gonna dip on her?
Keep it at that well. Keep it at that well. Keep it at that well.
Yeah, I'm a dip. I'm not even gonna lie, Elo. So hear me. Okay, boom. Like hear me out though.
Listen. I wouldn't dip. I would still give up my.
Man, nah, D, fuck that.
I would open my options up to give other women attention too, because at that time you really basically saying you ain't
Bruh.
about me and your situation on some shit. So I'm not gonna just hop my whole life, bro. Just
Fam.
you.
So would you be wrong to say, you know what, that's fine. I waited out for you. Is that wrong?
You wouldn't be wrong.
You wouldn't be wrong for doing that, but the reason
If you feel like it,
you say, is it simp? No, it's not been, because if this is somebody that you truly say that this is for you, this is a relationship for you, I don't that simp word, that shit is bullshit to me.
So I'm asking y'all, so y'all giving me both sides of the fight.
No, but hold on.
What's
I'm about to say
what's the time limit?
the time limit of when you just walk away if she say she's not ready.
No, I'm saying like, how long are you willing to be like, this cool, I'll bet you get ready? And then when is the time where it's
I can't wait, bro.
wait,
I can't wait because, bro, I feel like this. Even in that honeymoon stage, right? If I'm, like I say, I'm taking you to, if I'm doing something that the man before never did, take you been on the shopping, whatever the fuck you want, I'm giving you that. In the mix of me giving you that, I'm communicating. I'm telling you, well, I know this is what bro did. I'm not bringing up what you and bro had. I don't care, because that wasn't with me. You with me. I can't, bro. All women really want is to be secured. So with me telling you that, bro, this is what I'm gonna do for you, and in my actions I'm showing. That's why I say action speaks louder than words. Fam,
So,
if I'm showing you that and you still questioning it,
Let me put it like this, bro. At a certain point, like of you doing so much for a woman, showing a woman attention, giving her your time, shit, like you just said, a woman wants to feel secure, and a nigga wants to feel secure in real.
facts. Facts. But
I would say, think about it like this. Think about it like I had my father, so maybe y'all can probably understand this a little better. But it's a good example. Okay, cool. You had your pops. Pops did all this shit and dipped. So you get step pops in the game, and it's like step pops like he cool, but nigga ain't my pops. You know, why you doing all this for me? Yeah. Like everything was good. He took you to the game. He had your gang. Everything good. And you was happy. You there smiling with him. Y'all a family, but you like, hold on, bro, you ain't my daddy, bro. I ain't got the same haircut as me, like, I'm rocking the same Jordans.
Yeah.
You took a step back. But everything was good,
because at that point that
I'm saying, you said you would leave. It's like when he's saying, "Oh, you don't accept me, so I gotta go." That's not right.
I'm about to say I disagree, Elo.
you
That's not
you
right.
disagree. I'm saying this,
They'll probably gotta give you
bro,
a little
I-
bit of
I-
shit, son, look, I took you in. I know you don't. I know
but how much? But my thing is, how many more times do I need to be there to reassure you that this is not what I'm gonna? At some point, you're making me. No, like real. That's why I say, bro, why am I finna sit here? Because if I do it one time, you're gonna expect me to do it again. So why would I sit here and keep reassuring you when I done already told you from the jump, bro? This is what I'm here for.
See, this is what I think. I think 2-3 times. Alright. 3-4 times. Not alright. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Two,
Times
at least
because
two.
Everybody has a reality check.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If you was with your girl, everything was just green. For 2
Yeah.
months, you done seen your partner, something that happened, but they done prevail. You done seen something that happened, but nothing ever happened to you. You just perfect. You just got the perfect relationship. You might think, but hold on, fam. She at work on time every day, OT. You might just think, like,
And I was just about to. I was just about to say that, bro.
You gonna go through that too.
And nothing against any women that I've ever dated, right? Nobody's perfect. Nobody makes the right decisions all the time.
Right.
So if I went through a bad breakup and I give myself to this other woman over here and she's doing everything.
Right.
She doing everything. No cap. Me personally, right now, 4-5 months go into and she doing everything. 6-7 months and she still doing everything. 365 coming around, she doing everything.
So
Bro, really, we at Biddy Hunters. I'm over here.
what you really on?
What's up?
What you, what's up? I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm not.
It's very human. It's very human.
Up on you and she was doing everything right.
She was never for you. She was never meant to be with you from the beginning. That's why. But that's why I say
You gotta flip the table.
If it's flipped, that's exactly why I just said. Why would I sit there and give it another chance if I already know? Like, bro, come on now. Like,
Man,
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying like coming from a man, like, bro, like we all men in here. We done all been in situations like that. We all had crazy exes. We done did things, you know what I'm saying, that we wasn't proud of. I'm saying this, bro. If I'm showing you everything, the honeymoon stage, perfect. If we get to a year, even better. If we get to a year and a half, cool. But after that year and a half, you tell me that you need to take a break because you don't know if this is something that you really want, then what was the whole point of starting this shit from the beginning anyway?
People check out. Just like you go to work every day, you don't be 100% every day. You don't feel like doing this shit every day. You might not be the best you today. People check out, bro. People, we could be talking.
Right.
Friends might be like, throwing shot on her game. Girl.
Right.
You gotta be doing something wrong. She might just be like, he did, and has some fun. He did. You gotta let people prevail and grow.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta let people.
And it's
grow.
room to-
That's something,
yeah.
That's something that I'm learning now.
Yeah, it's room to prevail and grow. I'm just saying.
I'm saying you're not letting that person grow if you close the door on them.
But
If she wanted to check out, she's saying things like that, and you just be like, she must be doing some on to the next. You don't allow her to grow, cause when she grows, she gonna realize it's gonna be a point. She gonna be like, you know what, I was tripping. I got everything I want right here. And
But this is, and I feel that. I truly feel that. But I'm saying this. Maybe and it's just me. And no,
He ain't budging.
Like, bro,
He
I'm
not budging.
Nah, because I'm gonna
He
be
not
honest with you,
budging.
fam. I'm not just closing the door on. It got to be something that's leading me to that point to be like, bro, okay, I'm done. Right? If I walk away from it and I'd have done everything that I possibly could, we done had conversations, communicated everything, and it still is not enough, bro. At that point, that's me kissing your ass. That's me chasing you. Yes, because then I have to understand something. Then maybe no, for real. Because maybe in reality, I'm not the person for you to see that. Maybe you have to go be with somebody else for you to finally get that light bulb to go off in your head to be like, damn, that's what he was trying to show me this whole time.
people like this, you can say that, but the man next to you can't say that because you saying maybe you can go be with that shit with somebody else. If he got a kid with the woman, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he can't afford to let her be with somebody. He got kids with this woman. This is gonna break his family.
But this is, and this is,
the same thing.
but at the same time, this is what I ask you as a man, bro. How far are you willing to lose yourself to abide or make something happy that you know it's not gonna work anyway?
But
Because signs are there.
how do you know it's not gonna work if you don't give her time?
True.
You can-
and why does that have to determine your happiness if you was already happy from within?
But if you're happy from within, then you don't need if it's something that you feel that it's not working or not perfect in your area or at that time, then by all means you got to do what's best for you. But like you said, if you use Trent for example, Trent got kids, he get in a relationship, whatever the case is. Trent, you're not happy, but that's your family. You want to walk away. I just can't up and go like that. I got a family. Okay, cool. But are you gonna jeopardize how you feel?
So
are you gonna jeopardize your feelings to please that situation?
I'll say this. I'll speak on that.
Man. You can be happy without happy.
I'll speak on that because I got. I'll speak on it because I
you
got
can
kids.
be happy without. That's just how I think about it. Go ahead.
So I got two. I got two boys, right?
Right.
I got a 4-year-old and I got a 1-year-old. If I was with the next woman, actually we'll keep it within the family. We'll keep it into the family. If I'm still with one of the mother of my kids, and everything is just not lining up no more.
Right.
It's just not working.
Right.
My decision would be to try to stick it out. And the reason why is because at the first thing that went wrong with my pops,
Right.
he dipped. Right. That's not fair to the woman or the kids. So, yeah, I'm not going to lose myself. That's when your mental strength, that's when your emotional strength has to come into play. Is that I'm not going to lose myself. What I'm doing, I'm fighting for my kids' happiness. I'm fighting not her happiness, not our happiness. I'm fighting for our kids. So whatever, it's not really a simp. But I will do whatever it is to make you happy in order to make our kids happy. But if it does not work over a period of time, and I do feel myself, okay, I'm slipping, I'm falling, then I got to do it. As hard as that decision may be, I can't be that father. I can't be that role model if I'm not mentally okay. I can't do that for my kids if I'm not mentally okay losing myself over her.
And I get that, but y'all hear me, but y'all not hearing what I'm saying.
You hear us, but you not hearing what we saying.
I came from I didn't have a father.
Only reason I said that, and I do have a father, is because I'm thinking, I'm speaking in terms of today, reality. We 25, 24
Right.
years old now. That's more applicable than an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
If we was kids or something and it ain't working, then I'm trying to
Yeah. We grown.
Your next girlfriend can possibly be the woman that you start a family with.
And that's very much true. That's why I said, fam, if it comes to a point, and the signs are gonna be there, bro. Leading up to that point, the signs are gonna be there. Me, for example, I don't have kids, so if I go out here and I find a woman that's worthy of having a kid for me, right? And yes, I did say that's worthy of having a kid for me, because the woman that I choose to have a child with, I need you to be the exact split image of who I am. Anything can happen. I need you to be able to put that same discipline into my child the same way that it was instilled in me, the same way that it was instilled in you. So that's why I said that. But this is what I'm saying. If it comes to a point of me saying that I have to deal, I have a kid, I'm not putting off because I didn't grow up without a father. So I'm not saying that I'm just gonna walk out or run away from my kid. That's not what I'm saying. But I'll be damned if I sit there and tell my kid or show my kid that I have to sit here and jeopardize what I feel because I want to make sure that you have what I didn't have. I can give you that, and I can still teach you how to do this, how to be this, how to grow into this, how to do that. At the same time, I'm still showing you that if it doesn't align with what you have for your life set, it's okay for you to walk away. Absolutely. I'm not saying that you have to.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I'm letting you know that it's an option. If you decide, if that moment right there, because again, bro, don't nothing situation just happen for. If it is a situation that fall out the heavens and you just, oh man, I'm done with it. Then yeah, now you got to go back and evaluate yourself. If you just doing that. But I'm saying is if you see the signs written in the rainbow, then by all means, bro.
So how long is your time frame? Yeah. How long is your time frame? You have that
2 or 3
kid.
times.
You have that kid. You know you have your little Elo running around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
and everything is not going.
Junior.
Everything not going good. He 3, 4. You know you and mom have time in. You know what I'm saying? First 1-2 years of his life, everything good.
2 or 3 times tops.
Everything good.
2 or 3 times tops.
2 or 3 times what?
2 or 3 times. You said how long my? What the time? 2 or 3 times tops, bro. I'm not just gonna open and just walk out or close the door or close that chapter of my life. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna talk to you. But if this keep reoccurring, then now I'll be dumb or oblivious to the fact that we done sat here and had these conversations back to back to back, and you're still not doing anything to change it. So one, that lets me know that what I'm saying to you, 1, you don't give a fuck. 2, you want to do what you want to do. So why the fuck would I sit there and allow my son, my daughter to see me put my feelings on the line to fight for something for someone that's not fighting for me?
So boom.
You see what I'm saying? I'm teaching them. You see what I'm saying?
No, facts. But how far does that 2 or 3 times span? 3. Okay, so we go 365, right? We'll put it in a 365 span. If you and let's just say your wife at this point in time, you gonna have a kid, your wife. So you giving her 2 or 3 times to get her shit together, get her stuff together.
Right.
Is that 2 or 3 times in a month? Or is that 2 or 3 times 7 months?
I can't say that because I don't know. I don't know when those 2 or 3 times gonna show up. Because the first time can be the first month, then the next time might be 6 months on down.
That's what I'm trying to say. If it's back to back in a month, if you was married today, right now, you go upstairs and y'all get into an argument, and she not taking care of the things that you need for yourself as a man today, and then 2 days or this weekend coming up, y'all get into another argument because she didn't do what y'all talked about tonight. So that's 2 times right there.
That's 2.
That's today, Saturday. That one next time might not come until the day before Christmas. Mm-hmm. What you gonna do? That's 2 months. That's 2 or 3 times in well, we in December now pretty much. But what you gonna do? Are you giving her time? Are you giving her actual time to sit down and realize? Because it takes more time. She not gonna fix that over a day. She not gonna fix it, man or women. We not gonna fix our problems overnight. We not gonna fix it in a month. You
gotta give them time to fix.
So within 2 or 3, how long does that 2 or 3 span?
I'm finna move around. Not saying
in a month.
I'm not.
In a month.
Hold up. Whoa.
Your wife.
Regardless of how long it takes you to fix them issues, bro, you know right or wrong at the end of the day. You know.
Come on, man. Come on.
But at the same time, what if you don't? What if she don't? What if he don't? He or she doesn't?
We not playing no. I'm not playing no reading no minds, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this. No cap. I'm not playing that because, bro.
He ain't reading no minds.
If I'm not reading no minds, because, bro, before we laid down and decided to make a life, bring a human into this world, you knew me, I knew you, because it had to get to that point to make that happen. If it happens today, tomorrow, and then the next time it happens on Christmas, it's just gonna be a cold Christmas around this motherfucker. No, and I'm sorry, excuse my language. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be a cold Christmas around here because I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Elo heartless. It ain't no heartless, but I get it. No, I get it. I do get it.
I guarantee you, bro.
Yeah, no,
I guarantee you,
100%.
If the situation was flipped, do you think they would give you the time to make that decision? If you right now you had a kid, you got kids.
I gotta say, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
What woman you know riding that hard?
Yeah.
Then stick it out. I'm not saying that at all. Please let me better explain it. I'm not saying that if you find someone that you feel that is worthy of sticking it out, stick it out.
But I feel like you shouldn't deal with no one if you have a thought that they're not worthy. That's what I'm saying.
And that's my whole point.
But I'm saying if you dealing with them and that does occur, then I would stick it out personally because I don't think you acting like yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning, like I didn't think that was possible of you. So
Yeah.
you doing that is very uncharacteristic. You dig what
So
I'm saying?
my question to you is, how long are you gonna sit there and watch it? If you didn't let it went on and you forgave it,
Scenario, I got kids, I'm married.
if you married with kids,
I'm married with kids. I got a solid 5 years in me.
that you'll stick that out.
Yeah, I mean, we married.
I would say
I wouldn't just, the number is in the air. You know what I'm saying? But the reason I say 5 years, I'm trying to express that I got a big gap because it's marriage, fam. Depending on you and your guy, you know what I'm saying? But they do us part, dick. Like,
Yeah, Dev do us part,
some people
but
be on drugs and it take years to
snap
you know what I'm
back.
saying? If I decide to marry you, bro, it's like somebody gets a sickness or something.
yeah,
You can't just.
you can't up and.
Yeah.
But, and I get that, and I get that. I'm just saying.
I say 3 to 5. I say
years.
a realistic. It depends on the situation. It depends on the situation, but I give it 3 to 5 years. If she ain't out here cheating, if she ain't out doing wrong, she disloyal, lying, sneaky, whatever, I'll give it the 3 to 5 years. But if the problem is you went out and you cheated,
How long are you giving that?
you my wife, right? You my wife.
So that right there, just that she just right there showed you that the death do us part didn't mean shit to her.
That's a different pay. I'm saying
But-
something that can be fixed.
Like, bro, no.
But-
If
I mean-
that's the case, now that again, what y'all just say, that's different. Now, if it's
Facts.
something small, then of course don't walk away. You know what I'm saying? If you have kids or you married to something, if it's something so small that you can fix it and change it, then make it work. Of course.
Also, it just depends on where I'm at in my life. Keep it steady. Like I keep it steady with you, bro. If I'm successful and I'm mentally comfortable, and you make a mistake, I might have a few, you know what I'm saying, redos in me. But if I'm being grinding, trying to get there, and you make a mistake, it's gonna be short. I ain't gonna really have room for the error because it's like trying to get us there, and you slowing me down.
And you pity patting,
You know what I'm saying?
yo.
But if we get there and I'm there and you there and you make a mistake, it's like, alright, bro, like I don't want to just have to boot you at the mansion. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kids running out around, they need their mama. Like it's gonna be a little odd. You know what I'm saying? Your mama standing in this mug and you got to get booted up out. I give you a redo.
Yeah.
We out here in an apartment. You know, in apartments over there.
Yo.
You over there ain't looking with me in apartments. The apartment already small.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll let you go.
I'm just, man, I don't know, bro. I feel like before anything, man. One thing with me and two things for certain, bro. I'ma stick it out and make it work as much as I can. But if it becomes a reoccurring situation or a reoccurring problem where we keep having to visit this same conversation that we done talked about maybe 2, 3, 4 times on end, if we married, if we not married, however the case is, have kids, don't have kids. If I have kids, I want my kids to know one thing, bro. If I have to just walk away, I'll walk away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the one thing that my kids gonna say is, my daddy was dead. He stood up for what he believed in. He tried it all. Nah, your mom can sit here and tell you whatever she want to. That's her story. That's her word, and that's what she's sticking to. But the only thing that I lived through is one thing. If I lead by example and I show you every bit, step of the way, this is what I did. If you living in that house as my kid and you see me going through this, and I'm sacrificing my happiness because I want you to have something that I never had, and it gets to a point where I got to chunk the deuce, if you don't, I got to go. Because I done tried everything that I could. But that's why I say, like, we thugging in the apartments. I got to know that I'm paying attention to everything. That's exactly why I said from the beginning, I don't go into no situation with no expectation because ain't nobody perfect. There's gonna be a mishaps. There's gonna be a problem. There's gonna be something that's gonna shake and go wrong. But that's why I need that year and a half, because I need to know. I'm not worried about the honeymoon stage. I know that shit gonna happen. We gonna have a good time because it's new, it's fresh, it's live. I want to make sure that loyalty, because you can love me all day, every day, but you can do a lot of hurt to me out of love. But
So-
you won't do that out of loyalty.
If she loyal to you, she not crossing you in no way, but she going through a little trauma and traumatic experience within her life. Like, just say she lost a job.
Right.
And so she a little down, she depressed, she can't really find a job right off.
Right.
So she feel like she not doing her motherly and her wifely, I wouldn't say duties, but you know, she feels like she's not able to obtain that role.
Right.
And you are having to tell her 2 or 3 times. Do you just excuse her from the situation because she's having a rough patch and she don't know how to deal with it?
You got to, as a husband. Like, as a husband, you most definitely, you better not walk away. Because if it's a situation where she done showed you when she was up that she has the capabilities of doing that, then you allow her to do that. So I will give you that.
How long is that?
Now, if y'all not together, then if y'all not married and it becomes that type of situation,
Yeah.
now that's when it becomes a question to you of what you asked. How long is that? It becomes okay, maybe 6 months to a year.
So how long
6 months to a year.
you have a traumatic experience going on in your life? Not married.
Right.
You not married. You and you and y'all cool, whatever, y'all got the 365 in. You work hard for the spot and the position that you in.
Right.
You lose your job. Hard for you to find. You don't want to do nothing else but what you love, because that's what you've been doing.
Right.
You get into a depressed state. How long would you be upset if she left you? If you had the conversation 2 or
Most
3
definitely.
times, 4 times, would you be upset if she
definitely.
left?
I would though, and I think I speak for both of y'all though.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I would, because us, and I seen everybody in here type shit. Everybody got us, men like us, got a crazy work ethic.
Yeah.
So if you see him putting in all this work and it ain't panning out and you deal, like my heart gonna be frozen.
Man, ain't no coming back from that,
Like,
bro.
you seen the blood sweat. Like
Right.
nobody seen it, you seen it, you heard it.
Right.
You
We
know
stand in the
what I'm
apartment
saying?
together. On me.
But I'm going to the other side. The thing is, bro, I gotta see it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, women go hard, then there's some that really
Go hard.
Yeah, for
Go
sure.
hard.
Yeah.
If you really going hard, I ain't going, I'm too solid.
Yeah.
But if you going hard, like, come on, bro. You can't be mad, bro, because you weren't really going hard. But if you going hard, bro, I'm talking about grown men, grown women hard. After the shift, late night, catching the bus, or car broke down, we still gonna get it done, or in the gym 5 in the morning when I got work at 8. You know what I'm saying? That type of grown people going
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
You going hard like that, bro. I feel like it's only right that you stick by the person side. But if you in that motherfucker,
If you just did, I'm telling you, bro. You
But
dip
what if
and
she
do
ain't got that? What if she ain't got that mindset though? What if she don't
She ain't
think
gotta
of it
worry
like
about
that?
coming back.
think about it like that.
She ain't got to worry about coming back.
Me personally, I still gonna stick through with you though. You know what I'm saying? But just know I ain't perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, if a girl leave me high and
Yeah.
dry like that, bro, and I'm out here working and I know the type of time and effort and energy that I'm putting into my craft, and you tell me, oh, that's not enough, and I know in my heart that this can happen, I can make it. All it takes is one. And you tell me that's not good enough, I don't want you around me, bro.
Nah, for sure.
I don't want you around me,
Nah,
fam.
for sure.
I don't, because bro, I'm showing you like I'm chasing a dream, and I'm turning this dream into reality. It might not be as much, but if you don't appreciate the hard work that's going into what I'm doing now, I know that you're not here for me. You here for what's gonna come after the reward. Bro, I can find anybody to put in that position to reap
just
the benefits.
just receive.
And once I get to that position,
You can find anybody to just
anybody gonna
receive.
come knocking. Come on now.
You don't gotta agree.
To disagree.
Internally.
No cap.
She might not believe in it. But
Show it.
nah, I'm saying don't show it. Like,
Oh, you say don't?
I say don't show it. Like, I feel like this, bro. If you my girl, you love me, and you might think like, man, your clothing brand really ain't good. That's how you feel inside. But when you still get my support, I can respect it because even though, because everybody got that. I'll give you a better example. Your girl say, how my hair look like this? I'm thinking about going natural, or I'm thinking about doing this.
Yeah.
And you like, hey, you look good. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
You
whatever.
know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I like those. She got, you know what I'm saying? She got the
Yeah.
hands on, or the sketches on. Man, I like these.
Yeah.
Like,
Whatever.
Yeah.
So inside you think,
Nah, hell no.
you know what I'm saying? But if you be there and support that,
Yeah.
you real. You know what I'm saying? But if you get me like, yeah, nah, natural. You going natural, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you lose points.
Yo.
So if you in this whole on a podcast, and she be like, podcast, you ain't gonna feel it, bro. But if she just be like, she point out the positives, keep them caring.
That's different. Yeah, that's different. That's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Even if it ain't a positive, she giving us some
Feedback, like anything, like
like thank you. I appreciate
anything.
that. You paying attention and you listening enough to where you like hey, you can
Do this, do that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can
Nah, for
improve
real.
myself. Like that's just how I want my relationship to be in general, bro. Like
Everybody.
Be too blunt. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like it to be too blunt. You know what I mean? Be like, I'm blunt. I'm gonna tell you. I don't really like that because every time ain't the time to be blunt. You know what I'm saying? You down in the dumps or you had a bad day. Today not the day to be blunt. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You ain't been doing this lately. And you ain't been doing this lately. It's like today.
Out of all days,
You know
today,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm dealing with today. Today wasn't a good day.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you wanna, yeah.
So we all got our own brand. We all got our own dream that we chasing right now.
Facts.
Right. So for y'all's women, if she doesn't see your dream, if
All
she
jokes
doesn't,
aside.
all aside, she doesn't see your dream, are you still interested in her? Are you still not saying that she doesn't? Not saying that she doesn't support you. Not saying that she doesn't want to have anything to do with it. But if she just is more nonchalant.
yeah, I get that. Me personally, mine supports me, bro. My bad. Yeah, mine support me, bro. But I don't expect nobody at all, bro.
Go as hard.
To see my
Yeah.
vision the way I see
Cause
my
it,
vision.
yeah, for sure.
So I don't have no expectation as far as nobody seeing my vision for where I'm gonna go. Like so, no, I'm not gonna be mad at her for not seeing my vision, not seeing the potential of where my brand could go because only I know
How far?
that vision, like and
Yeah.
that passion for my shit.
So we're saying that if it becomes an argument, if it becomes 2 or 3, 4 discussions, that you out at the station, you putting in work for the podcast at the station, but she don't understand why you still there at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. editing the videos and the audio, this, that, and the third, because she hasn't been able to lock into your dream. Is that a red flag for you?
It's not. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a red flag, but it's one of those. It's one of those call for helps, and it's one of those reality checks for me. And I say that because, and just for me, it's a reality check for me because it's something that I haven't done or something that I missed that could have helped you see it. You see what I'm saying? Even if you don't see it, just be around it. You see what I'm saying? So something as far as if I know that I'm working late at the studio, or I'm doing this, and I know that you feel like, oh well, I believe it, but I don't. I see it, but I don't. Okay, bet. I'm gonna call you. Call you on FaceTime. Put you on FaceTime while I'm sitting here working. I'm letting you know. I'm not worried about nothing else. This is what I'm chasing. 2:00 in the morning. You know. So if something ever happened, oh, I know my husband, my baby, whatever. Woo. This is his schedule. This is what he does. He gets off at this time, but the nigga ain't coming home till about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because I know it's some extra that he got going on.
I think what he asking is more like, Thursday, I'm tired. I just came home from work. You over there playing with your dream.
Right.
Like, I think he asking, like,
Yeah.
like, is that a red flag or is it just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's reality, bro. It's reality.
But
So
it's up to you as a man to like make sure home's taken care of.
It's a reality, bro. It's a reality.
if home is taken care of, you putting like with your dream. If you don't have skyscraper that got Hardister hoodies on it, and you still
Hustling.
you still hustling.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got that full-time job and you making sure home is taken care of. So if you taking care of home, she
It's
good.
bringing her to that reality, bro.
Lil Junior good.
Bringing her to that reality. It's not a red flag.
But you in the other room, bro. You still working on your craft. You still working on your dream. You still working on your brand, and she's not able to understand that.
That's when
Is that a red flag?
No, it's not, bro.
I agree. It's not a red flag. You just gotta put on the cake.
You gotta bring her to it.
It's just different. Women are different than guys. You know what I'm saying? They don't wear the same cardio as we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna see it the same way you see it. But that's how you gotta put on the cake because it's just like you gotta be Superman for a little bit. It's just the same scenario that we went through when the coach didn't start you. The coach didn't put you on V. The coach didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know you got the talent. And the coach know I got the talent.
Yeah.
But he's still not doing it. Cool. I gotta go hard in practice. And I gotta go hard after practice.
You gotta bring them to it, bro.
Coach, we get the result we got.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We fail, and he's still coaching. But if we would have just looked at it differently and said, all right, bro, like it's political. Coach doing his job, bro. Like you tell him, you know what I'm saying? Coach doing his job, bro. He tripping, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put the work in until the people can't. That's what it is, bro. That's why I'm not a red flag. Because if you allow it to get to you, then you're not built for it.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you just like, man, I'm trying to do this, you ain't even, you can't take a push.
Or then,
Really gonna push through.
no matter what, and then that's why I say it's not a red flag because at that point you got to look at yourself and ask yourself, well, I know this is how she feels about it, but let me bring her in and let me show her why this world means this much to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect you to understand what I see if I never took the time to sit you down and teach you and show you what I'm doing.
What if it's just not her interest?
If it's just not her interest, then I can't be mad at that. But I can guarantee you one thing for sure and two things for certain. You're going to see it. At some point, you don't have to be interested in it, but you damn sure going to respect it.
It's just like females when they do
Simple.
hair and nail stuff.
We ain't worried
Whatever
about
it
that.
is,
But
whatever.
you still gotta support. You might not be interested in no hair.
Yeah.
That's just,
Yeah.
for example, that's if your girl do nails or whatever I want to practice on you. Would you sit there and let her do that? Would you let her sit there and put nails?
Hold on. This is my response. I would. Hey, this is what I'm about to say. On some real,
it's the
on some
same
real, I'm
thing,
about to
though.
say no. And then I had to go back and say that's what I got kids for. That's what I got kids for. They can do that.
And he want to put the kids
That's what
in
I
it.
got kids. That's
So-
what they
so
here
hold on.
for.
So y'all mean
that's
to
what
tell
they here
me-
for.
I ain't
Man, I done did something.
Look. I ain't
Oh.
talking to me like, hey, tell you how to treat your kids, but shit, you telling me as far as like hair and nails and shit, you don't put
No.
Hey, you hear what I'm saying? So you mean to tell
that's
me
different. But if she got a genuine interest in doing
come on,
puzzles,
man, come on,
and doing puzzles and going to museums and stuff like that, I'm not really into that. You know what I'm saying?
You told her yourself. So you hold on. So what you mean to tell me is, if your girl came to you, she said, "I want to open up a nail salon, but I want to work on my nails."
Okay.
Would you sit there and let her do your nails?
Okay. So look, I take it as far as this.
No, but as a man that's comfortable in what he is.
Yes.
I'm with- hell yeah.
I say yes.
No, I say that to say like what I just said, like on some shit, you know you comfortable within your sexuality.
Yeah.
Like with the world, the climate of the world today, bro, and how they trying to push the like transgender.
Yeah.
All that shit.
No.
Be comfortable, like, even
Putting my kids into that. No.
But this is what I was about to say. It's only to an extent because we can still go to the nail salon. I go myself to get a manicure, cuticles, clip them down. Baby can do that. You can practice that on me.
I'm gonna keep it a state though. It's just like
I'm talking about when she had the paint though.
And she paint in the rhinestones? No. Hell no.
Let's Photoshop right here, dog. You can make your hand take the veins out and you're the female.
Yeah.
As long as your face ain't.
And listen, I'm gonna tell, bro. No lie. This is just the type of, babe. That's the wigs and all that. I'm not doing that. That's what we got. We got mannequins for all that. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to do whatever. I'm here to support you because the support that I'm giving you, I don't give a damn if my partner seen it or not. A nigga not gonna say nothing. A nigga ain't gonna try because I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I like. I know what I do. That don't mean, but I'm doing this to support my girl because if nobody else is, she know her man is. He's gonna be a rider. And all I ask is for you to do the same thing in return. That's the thing, but I could give two fucks with nobody else, and excuse my language again, I can care what nobody else has to say about nothing.
And what if she don't?
And if she doesn't, then hey, it is what it is.
You willing to do XYZ for her hair and her nails, right? You able to invest your time
Right.
into her craft.
Right. And
But she's not able to do it for you.
Now, do I get mad and leave? No, I don't get mad and leave.
What's your position on that?
I stick it out.
But I do feel the type of way.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
you gotta know. I'm taking notes for sure.
sure.
Oh yeah, I'm taking notes for sure. But at the same time, I'm on some. Okay, that's a big.
Yeah.
I see that. You know what I'm saying? When the time presents itself, we had that conversation. Oh, it's gonna be brought up again.
Yeah.
I'm like, you remember all this that I did? We woo. Oh, why are you throwing that up in my face? Cause that's my biggest pet peeve. But the only time I'm gonna speak on this if it's something that I feel is unbalanced and it's uneven. It got to be all even. It takes 4 legs to make a table stern, right?
So you going through 2 or 3 conversations about your dreams, or her supporting your dream, or her not supporting your dreams and you supporting her dreams?
2
2
tops.
2 tops.
2.
I ain't gonna keep talking about it, but it's just like, bro, it's like this, bro.
The first talk, second, no.
It's like this, bro. The stuff has never happened. Like, you ain't never made it, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You
right.
ain't never been a millionaire yet.
Right.
So, how could you expect somebody to just, like, how could you expect somebody to just be like, well, he gonna be a millionaire, You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be cloudy, bro. Your mom not gonna believe you some days. Your girl not gonna believe you some days. The only ones that might always believe you is the little ones. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, I might gotta keep telling you 4 and 5 times. But when it's the 6th time and it happened, just know, like,
Bro.
5 times is why I was,
But that's tough though, because I'm glad you asked that, because that's just like acrimony, fam. Like, bro was down there, you know, and we can have conversations about that movie all day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen it in a
can
minute,
pick.
but that movie.
But it's the same thing, bro. Bro, sit there, bro. He hustling. His girl like, all right, I've been here for you. I done supported you. On that 6th time, but I done gave everything I could, and it still ain't work. It's time for you to find something else. But the next time that you say it's time for you to find something else, and the next day, month, whatever, after that, I blow up. Now you're gonna be looking at me like, well, damn, I knew you could do it, but
So what do you do? You take her back?
it's definitely
do?
decision time. You gotta weigh it out, the pros and cons.
you always want to put on me, or
Oh, what's up?
what you really sticking through and through?
What's up?
She stuck it through. You know, she stuck it through.
Like she held it down.
She held it down, but she
held it down.
What
I bring up
women like to say I'm tired. Whenever they get tired, whenever
if
they tired of
if she
X
held it
amount of,
down,
you know what I'm saying?
You tired? Are you sweating? Did you like I know.
nah, real
Facts,
talk.
facts.
Nigga been tired of trying and failing and being told no. And
So many times.
that shit, bro, but the nigga kept pushing.
Yeah.
You tired, you chose not to keep pushing.
That's what I'm saying. Are you really tired, or are you just tired because your hunger is looking at you? If you really tired, like I've been working 2 jobs, I've been to try to support you. Then you tired, then I can respect that.
Facts.
You had to deal. And I made it now. Come back home. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
If you just tired, like.
It's time to go. It's time to go.
They home, they girls out on vacations and stuff, and we sitting here and waiting on you.
You would be
Yeah.
comfortable welcoming her back home.
Yeah.
Would you be?
You would be comfortable welcoming your girl back home after she left before you, like, say 2 months before you got on or some shit.
If it was just hard for her to just like, if no friends, no family, no nothing in her ear, and she just like, I wanted to be there for you, but I'm living in reality. If you come to me with that, then I can accept that. I can accept you back into the home and be like, okay, this is what we gonna build. Just don't let it happen again. Cause if we gonna call it for what it is. Though.
But there might be downfalls.
Because just cause I made it don't mean this the end. This is the stop. You know what I'm saying? It's a next level to this. So that's why I say if you sitting here and you see it happen the first time, it shouldn't be no second guessing. Cause the next level that I'm going to, you should know whatever that man puts his mind to, he's gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? If she, bro, if a girl, fam, I cannot beat this enough, fam. If a girl, no matter if she married, with you, together, whatever the case is, anytime a woman checks out of you for whatever reason, and she checks out, if you decide to stick around, by all means, that's on you. More power to you. But if she checks out of you, fam, I guarantee you, that was never the woman for you to begin with. Because the woman that's for you, that's meant for you, that's gonna love you the way that you need to be loved, you would never have to question it. And that's exactly why I say loyalty is everything. Because at that point, love is there, but the loyalty for you, because I remember I was with that nigga when he didn't have nothing.
Yeah, but you gotta look at it like this, dog. Like, we get put in dilemmas every day. And we get put in dilemmas too now.
And it's a choice.
Now, think about it like this, dog. But yeah, but it's a choice that it's not easy to make because you up.
How come it's not?
Because look, you grinding in the sand. You grinding every day. But dude right here, you know what I'm saying? He giving it to me easily by just going to work. He ain't chasing his dream, but it's easy.
If that's
I can go over here, get the car, XYZ, get taken out.
Bye.
Come over here. But
Bye.
I'm saying though.
Bye.
You saying
Bye. Like if you think the grass is greener on the other side,
What I'm asking
bye.
you is, should a female have to downgrade or put their life on hold
For
your
what?
dreams?
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want no woman to put no.
Problem if she felt like that's where she wanted to be on some shit.
You hear me?
Would you do it? Would you do it for her?
Yeah, that's what
Would
I'm
I put my dream?
Would you put the podcast to the side to help your wife chase her hair and her nail business?
We'll have to sit down and have that conversation. We'll have to sit down and have that conversation. No, real talk, because that's just like me asking you, Trent, would you sit there and put So Wavy aside to chase your girl dream? D, would you put Never Not Real aside for you to chase your dream? Quan, would you put Hardister Hoodie aside to take? Bro, this is all these are the next Fortune 500 companies that's sitting in this room right now.
I would talk to myself before I talk to her.
But you have to talk. But you gotta talk to her first before you make that decision.
just me. I would because
Everything
I would. I'm gonna tell you why though.
without a conversation.
What conversation? No,
I'm just saying.
I would because it's like this, bro. If I can jump ship on your board, it might sound a little wrong, but like you already doing the dirty work. All I gotta do is come through with the brain power, and we can already go here.
Go there.
We make it here. I can come back. We can.
And pick it back up. But
That's facts.
Hold on,
That's facts. That's facts.
Let me double ask that question to you. So now, it's a scenario. Are we married? Or are we just together? Because if we married, it's no question. Yeah.
I'm about to say married is different.
Because we not married.
I'm about to say marriage is different.
So just together.
Marriage.
It's hard to put yourself in their mindset when you ain't.
Marriage.
So what, if you're in a relationship
If you
and you
in a
don't want to get
relationship-
married, that should be something you're thinking about, huh?
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, just right now in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Your girl, like, that same question in a relationship, like,
Would I put it? I mean, it just got to make sense, bro. It gotta make sense.
I would say how hard. I would ask her how hard are you willing to work.
I would have to know how hard she's showing me she's willing to work.
I mean, you gotta bring everything to the
And I
table. All I's and T's crossed.
I would also
Everything.
evaluate it as, are you gonna work harder than me with my business?
Oh yeah, that's why.
That's what I would ask her. That's
all
the conversation.
T's gotta be crossed. If you asking me to put something aside that I've been working on for Lord knows how long, and I done got it to this point to help you chase your. Nah, I mean it's nothing wrong with it, but all I's gotta be dotted and T's gotta be crossed. You know what I'm saying? Like
you not doing it.
Man, it's multiple people out here, bro, that done did that, bro.
From the crib, like nigga, mama, daddy, them people were there since birth.
Yeah.
Girl, other, you know, but I met you along the road.
Yeah.
That's been that for the last decade before I was born. That was grandma house. Like no,
Facts.
child better.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I can't let just this, you know, cause then if that don't even fall through, now, yeah, me, I suffer my dreams, but now I got mama and daddy gotta go out. Like,
Back to
Well,
square
hold
one.
up.
Back to square one.
But if you gonna say that, then what's the difference in then you allowing yourself to be in a situation that's unhealthy for you? From what we talked about earlier, if you say that you wouldn't give up your dream that you done built to get to this point for your girl, then why would you allow yourself to put yourself in a situation that's unhealthy for you just because at that moment it seems right?
I'm about to say it's a risk. It's a risk either
So what's
way.
the difference?
It's a risk either way.
My point exactly. What's the difference? You have faith in anything. You have faith in that. You have faith in this. So what's the difference?
in this scenario,
Am I lying?
I would say
in this scenario, you get both things work.
I'm just saying, but it's a risk. It's a risk regardless. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's why I say I get what you're saying, but that's just in all this. And bro, we've been talking for 2 hours and we finna end it. This is what I'm saying. In our risk, bro, all it comes down to is the communication and understanding and have faith and be able to know that you're gonna make a risk, and no matter what you're gonna take a risk in something. You're gonna sacrifice something. That's if you're chasing your dream, your relationship, friendships, situationships, however you want to break it down, you're gonna sacrifice something. Nobody ever said that this road was gonna be easy. Nobody ever said that you was gonna have everybody on the side of that road cheering you on to your destination. Nobody never said that. And if you got into a situation thinking that this is what that's gonna be, I'm here to tell you, bro, it's not gonna happen that way. So my thing to you is this: communicate, talk, and it brings me back to the first thing I said. You gotta sit down and have that. You gotta have that conversation, one with your star player, which is you. Then next, you gotta have that conversation with your companion. You got to make sure all ends and all hands is on deck. All money in, no money out. You got to have it.
And then and I'm gonna go back and say also with that, it's okay to have multiple conversations.
It's the more the better.
Debates, arguments,
Yeah.
all that. That's not okay. If every time y'all sit down, y'all have a talk, and it goes into an argument, that's not okay. But actually be able to sit down with your spouse, male or female, and actively, openly communicate. Mm-hmm. That's what it takes.
And you got to.
That's what it takes.
And again,
multiple of those conversations.
And I
not
can't
2 conversations
enough.
and 3 arguments. None of that.
this
Whatever
to
happened
to this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I say all the time, man, it's everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to feel that what they saying is getting through. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to do, to me, I feel like it's the easiest part. Nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to take the time to understand where their partner coming from. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to do that, because when we get into those conversations, those situations, it's always about me. Well, I feel this, I feel that. No, it should be, well, what is something that I need to fix? Or what am I not doing that needs to be fixed? Well, I ain't no simp, dog. But it ain't about being no simp, bro. It's about, are you willing to make the situation that you're in work? Are you willing to see your partner happy? Is your partner willing to see you happy? And if those questions are yes across the board, then by all means, do what you have to do. But if you feel that you are at that point in life where you done all that you can do, you done talked and you done had conversations, and the cycle is steady repeating itself, then it's time for you to stop and look at yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I'm missing? Or what is it that I missed, that I didn't see, that I need to get back in contact with? I need to figure that out. You figure that out, you go from there. Now, like I said before, at the end of the day, it all lies on you. It's what you want. How far are you willing to go? But again, this is Men's National Mental Health Month. I say that to say this, man, just run into some brothers. You run into men out here, man, check on them. Ask them how they doing. Tell them, pat them on the back. Tell them to keep it going. Tell them, you know, the best is yet to come.
Just talk.
Just talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Get to understand them and just let them know that you care for them. Let them know that they are loved. That's all we asking for. But listen, before we get up out of here, man, I got to give a big shout out to all our sponsors. Matter of fact, we have some here in the building right now. You know what I'm saying? We got Wavy Apparel in the building. We got Mr. Hardister Hoodie in the building himself. We got Mr. Never Not Real, the man behind the plan, the man behind the cam, all that good stuff. We got C Justice Productions. We got Royalty Clothing. Man, we got Yvette Photography. We got the Day by Day Productions. Man, we got so much and more and more and more to come. Again, guys, hey, thank y'all guys so much for joining us today here on the DLS, the Day Late Show, with this conversation. I promise y'all, I did not think that this was going to go as long as it did, but I'm glad that it did because I feel like this was something that we all needed. We all needed to get it off our chest, and I felt like, and hopefully that you guys got some questions, and hopefully we answered the questions that you guys have. So with that being said, make sure you subscribe to the Never Not Real channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, comment, leave all your topics and your concerns up under the Date Late Show page. Oh yeah, that's right. We do got the Date Late Show YouTube page, and it's coming up real soon. If you can't reach us there, then you wouldn't know where to find us. You know what I'm saying? Go on, hit us up at the Gmail, the Day Late Show 96 at gmail.com. Leave your topics, your comments, and your concerns, and we'll do our best to get back to you with anything. And if you can't find us there, then go ahead and hit the left, bust a right, pull up, go ahead and tap into the daylateshow.com. Leave your topics, comments, and your concerns. And again, thank you guys so much for the love and the support and everything that you guys do for the Day Late Show. From our family to yours, happy holidays. Hey, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy New Year's, all that. You know what I'm saying? All that. But now, more importantly, more than anything, man, thank y'all so much for the love and the support. We love y'all. See y'all when we see y'all. Peace.